Hey everyone. Hopefully you can hear me. Hey Gear, how you doing? Can you hear me okay? Hey Cole, how you doing? Merry Christmas, sir. Mr. Roten, how you doing? Dan, how you doing, sir? So, how does this sound down here? I'm afraid that it echoes a lot. Yeah, we got Bailey down there. Oh, thanks, Mike. Yeah, be careful, Cole. Don't be like me. It echoes a little. Yeah. Unfortunately, in a basement, you really can't do much about that. Sorry, guys. But I am here. I'm trying. I'm just really tired and drained. So, I know I had to get in here. So, remember I was telling you guys about my at my mom's house. She had a problem with the washer, and it overflowed and took out the. I had to rip out the ceiling and everything. Hey, real estate whisperer. Well, there, I sleep under that. So that's kind of my situation right now. I'm sleeping in my mom's basement because I have to be here 24/7 now. So how you been, your real estate whisperer? You feeling better? Did you get over whatever you had? Because it's Gear's having an issue with his. He can't get over his yet. Actually, Gear, no, I really haven't had a chance, and now that I'm actually running off Wi-Fi right now. I don't even have internet in this house. I'm running my computer, my big computer. I'm running that off Wi-Fi. So I hope it works. um, yeah, unfortunately, Cole, I'm for the foreseeable future. I'm not going to be working, um, but it's not for a good reason. So have fun. My mom's not doing all that well, Dan. Um, she's sleeping about 18 hours a day, and the only time she's up is to either eat, go to the bathroom, or take her meds. That's actually where Courtney is now. She's helping me out this weekend. Since we had a long weekend, we decided we would bring the puppers over. Right, Bailey? Hi. Hi, puppy. You want to get up here? Come on. Up. Good boy. Up. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Come here, Bailey. Oh, watch your head, puppy. There you go. Sit down. Bailey does like being here because my mom has two dogs. So my mom has a Schnauzer and a Yorkie. So they were out in the yard running around playing this afternoon because it was a kind of a okay day. Yeah, Gear's not going to work until next year, like February. He doesn't go back till like, Valentine's Day. So, hey, Jack, how are you? How's the wife doing, Jack? Come on, sit down, Bailey. Sit. There you All right. We're going to put Bailey down. There you go, puppy. Hey, Bailey. Up. Good boy. Up. Get up there. Good boy. Good boy. So there you go. You guys can see Bailey. He'll just sit right there. He'll be my co-pilot. Everyone's saying hi to Jack. Gear goes back on the second. Short season for him. Sorry to hear that, Gear. Hello, Brian Gear, your real estate whisperer, Cole. Hello, everyone. You guys don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Edge Every Day. Thank you very much, Dan. I'm actually in a sprint. Before February, I need to get my last like 400 subscribers to try and get monetized, or I got to start all over again for next year, I believe. Your real estate whisperer, let me know if that's true. Because I have to get 1,000 subscribers and maintain that within a year of when they started their new point system. So if I'm correct, that's basically the first week of February. I need my 1,000 subscribers. Oh, just 12 consecutive months. All right, well, that's good. Yeah, Dan, we're all ready for Christmas to be over. Bailey, who's that? Who is it? Is that mommy? Go get her. And he's out. Jack says, hey, Edge, I'm doing okay. I am working. Wife is shopping. And I'm pulling a 60 shift, been drinking a lot of Diet Cokes. Wow, that sucks. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I don't like Diet Coke.
Hello, Bob. How are you? Welcome in. Bob says, hi, Gear. This is Mr. Bob. Jack says, hey, Bob. Gear Runner says, Christmas is only for the kids. I agree. I fully agree with you on that one.
Depends on how you celebrate Christmas, just saying.
Yeah, I mean, some people use it as a fully religious holiday, and it's big for church going and, you know, family stuff like that, and family. So, and food. Yeah, I mean, we can't leave out the food. Cole says it doesn't feel like Christmas to him. Dan says, Gear, I'm ready for Christmas to be done. It's been a hectic month so far. Well, how's your job going, Dan? How'd the training go? I'm a little behind on the times here. Wow, Jack, sorry to hear that long work week, buddy. Gear says, hey, it's slow me. Cool. I hear you there, man. Christmas feels blah. Yeah, me too. I'm not in the Christmas spirit at all. I'm really not.
It's because there's no tree here.
Yeah. Dan says that he goes back to work on Wednesday. Gear says it's been more like Christmas here than it has in a few years. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. You know, I honestly, Christmas, a lot of holidays aren't really all that great to me anymore because I had too many years in retail. So let me turn my phone down because I'm being a ruiner.
Let me not be a ruiner and turn mine down now.
Yes. Dan says, I hear you there, Brian. I'm actually trying to pump out more videos so that I can get my sub count up. Maybe I can get monetized and buy some equipment for the channel. Honestly, Dan, I will tell you, as long as you have a halfway decent phone, you really don't need any more equipment. I'm spoiled.
Yeah.
So if I was in a situation where I didn't have the money, I would be doing everything on my phone, 100%. Jack says, no, Gear. I've been at work for 60-hour shift. One guy called in and I saw him at the mall this afternoon. That sucks, Jack.
What a jerk.
Call out and you run into him at the mall.
That's awesome.
I'd blast.
You're not his boss.
Yeah, I'd blast him when I went to work. I would have probably took a picture and posted it, timestamped with GPS. I would have went the whole 9. Cole says, I work tomorrow. I'm off Christmas and working the rest of the week. I'll be the boss this week too, so I've got paperwork to do. Oh, sit in the office then. I mean, your golf cart. I mean, whatever your office is. Jack says, hey to Courtney. Gear Runner says, crap, Jack, be careful, buddy. Yeah, you got to be careful working them long shifts. You start to get a little delirious and, you know. Your real estate whisperer, if you're talking to me about how many videos I do a month, I was actually on track of doing 12, but then when my mom went downhill, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things because for 3 weeks I didn't have access to be able to do them, period. Or time. I actually, anything that I did, I had to go home to do. Your real estate whisperer says, at Dan, you can get pre-owned equipment for pretty good prices. I do that sometimes. Yeah, you can. And I mean, depending on what you're using to edit, I mean, if you just use like the YouTube Studio or whatever, I mean, you can do all that right from your phone. I mean, Gear runs his whole channel off his phone basically, up until he just got his GoPro, and he still does it from his phone. He just uploads his videos from his GoPro to his phone. Gear says, Dan, I don't know how I wasn't subbed to you, buddy, but I am now. Well, there you go, Dan. You're moving up. Scott says, hey, folks, Merry Christmas Eve. Thank you very much. Jack says, hey to Scott. Gear says, hey, Scott, Merry Christmas Eve to you also. Dan says, the job's going pretty good. I'm doing something similar to what you're doing. I have 3 to 4 clients I take care of each week. Pretty straightforward shopping, make sure they have all their meds and all that. Yeah, I have to check on my mom basically hourly at this point. So that's why I had to move in. And that's why Courtney's here with Bailey this weekend, is so that we could spend some time together, because I've probably seen her about 10 hours in the past 2 weeks. It's almost like we're back to dating again. Except when we dated, we got along better.
Hey.
Dan says, and that's it. Mostly watch YouTube while I'm in the car and doing stuff at their houses. Well, that sounds good. Well, I have all that to do on top of setting up both courses and regular duties. So I'll have 16-hour days and 8 hours. Well, just look at how accomplished you'll feel. Scott says, hey, Jack and Andy. Gear says, that is true. Dan says, thank you, Gear Runner. There are free editing sites I use as well for my PC. There really are. Now, like, I just downloaded DaVinci Resolve 15, and it's a free version. It is a phenomenal software, and it actually uses less CPU and less GPU than my Photoshop Premiere.
I have no idea what you just said.
So, and it was free, and you can literally.
I know that.
And free. you can literally break down, like if you have music in the background, you can break down tracks and separate. It's ridiculous what you can do with it. I don't need it, but it was free, so why the hell not? Jack says, how is your mom doing, Edge? Not doing well at all. You weren't here when I mentioned it earlier. I basically have to check on her hourly. I got to get her all of her mail. She's basically in the bed. She lives in her bed, basically. She doesn't leave her room. So and her breathing's getting worse, and her medication dosages are going up. So it's kind of a necessary evil at this point. Dan says, your real estate whisperer. Thanks. I'll look into that. Yeah. If you need anything, check with your real estate whisperer. She does a lot of stuff, and she's good at what she does, especially in ranking videos. Your real estate whisperer is great for that. Tokyo Drew, how are you doing, sir? Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for popping in.
Good morning.
Dan says, Brian, I'm not buying a camera for YouTube. I'm thinking more of a selfie stick and a tripod to mount my phone to. That's pretty much it, because I don't have those things yet. You know what? And that works out perfectly fine. Like for, sorry. Like what I used to do doing my live streams, I have, this is made by Joby. It's just a little tripod that you put right on your table, and then they make kits for your phones. They make cheaper ones than this too. You just put that up there, and then you just pop your phone in it, and that's how I do all my live streams at home, except for the 1 or 2 that you see me use my webcam for. And with your phone, with this setup, you're looking at maybe $40. And you can even get a cheaper one than Joby. And you can probably get them for like $30 and, you know, get like a little kit that has a little bit more. So just look into it. Amazon has great deals on stuff like that. They work great. The reason why I got this one is because I have all the extra GoPro adapters, and this one, I don't know if you can see it, but it has a level on it. So if I like wrap this around a tree branch, I could make sure that I get the head level, you know, by rotating it and swiveling it. But for you to use it for a tabletop, they have cheaper versions of the same one that are just a solid tripod. So that might be something you might want to look into. Bob says, Missy, your quilt is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. It's
Uh,
like a quilt / crochet blanket. I did piece it together.
it's a crochet.
It's a crochet. It's a new thing. It's the in thing.
I'm going to be opening up a couple things very shortly. I have 2 boxes that I'm going to open up, and you guys can see them over there. One of them I bought myself, and another one was bought for me by somebody that is on here. So we're going to be opening them 2 very shortly. I'll have to get caught up here. Thunder. Let's see. Dan says, Cole, I would roast his butt when I get back. Back to. Tokyo Drew was saying, good morning. How you doing, sir? How's the weather out there? It looks pretty good over there on your side of the world. Thunder Golf says, well, he's not the only one off. I could have taken off work, but I'm saving my vacation for next November for a 2-week trip to Florida. See, now that sounds good, Cole. That's smart thinking. Dan says, oh yeah, I'll upload all my videos from my phone. It's also going to be doing some more outside videos to see how they do. Well, there you go. I mean, I shot 3, I was able to get away for about an hour and a half today, so I shot 3 videos today. So,
You shot them, huh?
yeah, Well, actually, Courtney recorded them, but I made them.
Brian's the movie star.
Yes. Scott says, hi. Jack says, sorry, Edge. Prayers for Courtney and your mom. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Your real estate whisperer had to pee. I heard my name, but I don't know what was said. You're
amazing.
I said that you're really good at what you do, and if people needed help, they could they would be able to ask you for your advice or outlook on a certain topic on how to do what you do, because you're pretty good at it. Hey, Scott. Wait, UP, your real estate whisperer, says Gear. I like my DJI Osmo. It's a gimbal and a tripod. You know what? They are really nice. I don't know. I'd have to learn buttons, and I'm lazy. I'm good. Hit the button on the top. I'm ready to go. You want to come over here?
Maybe.
We have another chair.
Comfortable chair, or
no, it's that chair over there.
am I going to be sitting on a pole?
Your real estate whisperer says, yes, I do pee in the potty, and I wash my hands afterwards.
Well, let's hope so.
Well, good for you, your real estate whisperer.
So proud.
Good job. Look at her. She's being a role model already, Dan. Gear Runner says, LOL to you. Drew says, your real estate whisperer, thank God you washed your hands. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, we could have got sick on here. Scott says, thoughts and prayers for you guys, Brian and Courtney. Went through that ourselves back in 2001 with my mother. Yeah.
Do you have any advice?
Yeah, it's not easy, Scott. I know exactly what you're going through. It sucks. Your real estate whisperer says, thank you, Tokyo. Hit Film Express is a free editing website. Well, there you go. And I guess when you use one like that, you don't even have to download the software because it's all done online. So he doesn't even need the processing power at that point, right? Gear says, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll be in Florida in about 3 weeks. Can't wait to get out of the cold weather.
Just going to Florida?
Gear, of course.
Andy, you were just there like 5 days ago.
Yeah. Gear Runner says, will that work with Windows, your real estate whisperer? And your real estate whisperer says, thank you, Edge. Yes, Gear. It's a Windows-based program. See, I'm telling you. If you need help with like ranking videos and like tags and stuff like that, she's all over it. She's definitely the one that I would say can help you the best. Rob Yoda says, yellow. Oh, Merry Christmas.
Yo.
Hello. Scott S says, how's the 1794 treating you, Brian? Is it a good one? Yes, it is. It is a very good one.
It's worth the wait.
Yes, I love it. And I'll have a video coming out on that very shortly. Gear Runner says, nice. I'll check it out this week. May holler at you if I decide to set up OBS also. Yeah, I just been too lazy, so I really can't help you with that one, Gear. And I mean lazy as far as the whole YouTube thing, because I just don't have the time for that. I have priorities, unfortunately. Dan says, I'm looking at Best Buy. You know what? They do have some pretty good deals on the little kits and stuff, but also check Amazon. Gear Runner says, how's that 67 doing, Scott? Hey, Throb Nation says, hey, Gear, sup? Hello, Edge. Scott S says, Gear, do you actually just use your phone only for your videos? Believe it or not, he uses his GoPro and then he uploads it to his phone and then does
the editing there.
And he does the editing there. And he's good at that. So if you need help with mobile editing, I mean, Gear does a great job with it. I mean, you've seen his videos. I mean, we all have, I think. If not, go check them out. Gear, I read that.
Holy cow.
Throbby Robbie, what's up? I use my phone sometimes, says your real estate whisperer. Well, yeah, you do a lot of your Sunday lives with that, don't you? Good evening, Dan. Rob Yoda says new house. Rob, I'm actually in my parents', well, my mom's basement. My mom's fairly ill, so I have to take care of her 24/7. So I've been living here for approximately 2 weeks. That's why you guys haven't really seen anything from me. So Scott says Strawberry's here. Gear says I use my phone and a GoPro. I use my old phone with iMovie for editing and uploading from my phone. See, there you go. Dan says Rob Yoda. He's at his mom's house. Thank you very much, sir. Throb Nation says, howdy, Scott. Hey, Christina. How you doing, Scott? Your real estate whisperer says, hi, Throb. Gear says, thanks, Edge. Scott says, how you doing, Rob? Dan the Mopar Man says, yes, Brian, I'm keeping your mom in my prayers. Thank you very much, sir. Throb Nation says, hey, Jack, how are you? Your real estate whisperer says, all the Sunday lives are on my phone. See, that's what I thought, but I didn't know if you didn't like a Bluetooth link from your, if the Osmo was Bluetooth compatible to be able to link the live to your phone, because they look pretty stable. Jack says, I'm good, just been working a lot. I'm ready to go home and eat a hot meal. I understand. Rob says, hi, Courtney. Hi. Scott says, well, just fine, Rob. Been better. I'll be better after Christmas. Your real estate whisperer says, did you see the Christmas video? It's one of my favorites I've done. I will go back and look at that. I'm actually going to start binging everybody's videos to get caught up. I'm seriously just going to like hit a channel and just watch videos. I'm going to lay right over there and watch on my computer. Dan deleted a message. Scott says, well, just fine, Rob. Be better after Christmas. I read that already. I'm getting good at this. Throb Nation says, like the monkey said when he backed into the fan, it won't be long now. Dan says, geez, Jack, you love working. I don't think he has an option in that. What?
Hi.
Hey.
I'm here now.
Oh, okay.
Kinda.
I'm going to go get boxes.
Okay.
So you want to say hi to people?
Hi.
Don't hurt yourself.
I'm gonna show off my what do we call it again? My crochet.
Your crocheting thing.
My crocheting.
All right, here we go.
This is it. Well, this is half of it.
Getting all excited.